Today I would like to talk to you about some arms that might be useful to you around the workshop, and even more so when you're doing videos for YouTube, that type of thing, and you just don't have enough room. Since I'm just filming here, I thought I'd just show you what I'm talking about today. If you've got a half decent workshop, you've got a dial indicator holder, dial stand, and they come in several types. One's like a gooseneck, has a cable and you tighten it. They tend to be a bit weaker. But then you also have this arm type, and you put that on your table, especially on the middle. Let's say you're setting up a square and you just lock it in position and you put it on and put your dial indicator, and on the lathe whatever's turning you can do, or if you're setting up your vise, put it in all different positions. They're not cheap. They're a lot cheaper now. Everything's a lot cheaper now, thanks to our Chinese friends. They're great. But in the photography and film world, you may have taken your kids up to get photo with Santa or beauty photos and all that, and you'll see they have the flashes and an umbrella that's all silver, and they have everything on a big stand, and they call that a lighting stand. They're great, and you can use similar things around the workshop. This is what they call a lightning stand clamp. And what it is, 4 halves, 2 parts, and they've got holes, different size holes for the standard piping that they use in the photo industry. They come in 90 degrees to each other, and it's serrated. So the idea is that you put in one tube and another tube, and you can tilt it to whatever angle it is. So they're fairly simple, quite good. I've got a piece of tube off an old tent, car stand, you know, those plastic ones you put outside to keep the snow and that off your car. And I actually have got these on the other tripod for the GoPro, the Firefly, and it fits on there, and I can actually get the camera sitting way over so it can sit on the tripod. Tripod's out of shot there, and then this can come in and sit in, say, filming there, okay, or up there, okay. And you see a lot of videos, guys have the main camera and then they pick up the little GoPro and they're shaking away and they're putting in there where you see the back of their heads. This you can just set up out of shot. It can be out of shot of your main camera, and it can then point down to what you're filming. So if you're taking a cut and you're explaining something, rather than having the camera sitting in your face, and you can actually have it over your shoulder, quite easy for the little cameras. So these take quite a lot of weight. Yeah, you can tighten it up. It's best to get the right size tube, but just get an old drink bottle, plastic drink bottle, cut that up, and that fits in. So I've got a fantastic stand that's the bottom of a office chair, shaft coming up, one of these, and one of these coming up, and when you see me filming inside, that's what I use. When it's the GoPro, that's what I use. Not only that, there's more. They call this a crab clamp, and it's like a sort of C clamp, but it's got the 1/4 and 3/8. They used to be Whitworth when Britain ruled the world. Now they're NC for your tripods, for your camera mounting and all that sort of thing. So that's the two standards. Big cameras have 3/8, smaller cameras have 1/4. They can fit on there, and then you can actually then mount your camera on there. So you got your arm hanging out, that ends on your tripod off screen, and your camera's just fitting on there, and you can move it along quite easily. Different positions. They're not worth making. Most things these days aren't worth making. China delivers stuff to me cheaper than what it cost me to post a letter. That's the world we live in. So if you can't compete, use what they make for your advantage to do, say, better videos, that sort of thing. So that's what they are, and they come out quite large. You can get different size ones. So as you can see, quite large. So you can clamp that onto anything if you want to in your workshop. Put your camera mounted on there. They'll even go down to 0. So you can mount your camera on there. So if you've got a big new CNC mill you're all happy about and you want to show different things, you can mount your cameras up wherever you like, hanging off the light, hanging off a handle. So you can have your main camera, you can have the other boom hanging off the tripod with your main camera, another camera on there. You can have one of these clamped anywhere. But they also have arms. This is, I think, is a 6-inch arm and it's similar in design. You can use one of these magnetic bases, they're quite heavy, and you can fit them on to this, and then you could just mount it on a magnet or just one. But expensive cameras, I wouldn't trust the magnet. So these are the same arms designed for photography. And here's another crab clamp, and most of these are 1/4-20, the threads. And it comes up with different adapters. You'll see now everyone's got the digital SLR, but the screen's too small, and so they have a monitor on the top, and these fit on, and the monitor holders, and they hang things off the side and all that. So quite strong, quite all aluminium, about 20 bucks I think this one was, and they have a swivel head at either end. You can mount that up, put it on, clamp it, put your camera anywhere. If you're showing a screen and you've got your main camera over your shoulder and you've got your hand here, you can just mount this up, have your wide angle GoPro hanging down so it's out of shot but gets the view of what you're pressing, have it so as the lighting is adequate for the screen, so it's not underexposed, it's not all white, you can actually see the text, and now have that sitting there and go away, do your talk, and when you come back you can press the buttons, and then even if it happens to sit, say, a bit in the side somewhere, you can then edit straight to your button pressing, and a lot more entertaining and a lot more informative video. Because there's too much dead space in people's videos, so try to get rid of that. I think these are about $5, different sizes. If you buy 10, they're even cheaper. The monitor arm, crab clamps, photography, lighting stand or boom clamps. They're quite versatile. I've purchased heaps of them and I use them for lots and lots of things. Clamping, gluing, holding things. Once you get them, you realise just how versatile they are. I use them, I recommend them. I'm not sponsored by anyone, people give me nothing. I use something and I find it useful and I pass it out to you guys. If you have found this video useful, spread the word, spread the wisdom, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, tell me why not. But above all, thanks for watching.